Hi, my name is Raj Upala, and I'm applying for the program director role in SF. So, what's appealing to me about this role is the vision and the mission, right? So, it's a holistic, vertically integrated approach and it's global. And it's exciting to be a part of something where you arm the next generation of leaders, entrepreneurs, and researchers by arming them with the skill set and the tools that they need to succeed in tackling enormous challenges, right? So that's a really great thing to be a part of, and what excites me really about this role. And you can also shape the next generation by having them focus on values like sustainability and ethics as well. The other aspect of what I like about this role is the ability to work on different things at the intersection of technologies as well as business models and frameworks when you're looking at many big problems to solve and how to use these approaches to develop solutions to these problems. Another question was an opinion that I have that many people might disagree with. So I'm a proponent of universal basic income. Just going by the advances that are being made in technologies like AI, robotics, and autonomous vehicles, the potential for disruption in many different industries is really high. And you do see that when radiologists are no longer or no better than AI in a lot of cases to detect medical conditions. Autonomous vehicles pretty much would displace the whole trucking as well as delivery services employees, and financial services algorithms produce much higher returns than humans. So this would disrupt many of these industries, and high unemployment to the extent of 40 to 50% would be a norm, and this would change the fundamental structure of society. And you need to look at different approaches proactively on how to solve these. And UBI is definitely one of really big components of that. There are other issues like mental health and what people would do in these situations, but that's one of the reasons why I am a proponent of UBI. The other question about how I would go about learning about a new technology and what kind of technology would I learn. So, one thing that I would like to learn is about holograms because of the impact it has on many different verticals and applications like consumer, collaboration, enterprise, and entertainment for that matter. And the way I would approach it is look at universities which are leading the research in this space. And I would go to their websites where they have a number of courses, and most of these are available online. So I would look at the lectures, educate myself, look at references and papers and other collateral. The next step I would take to dig deeper is look at companies or startups that are working in this space and look at the collateral that they have and dig deeper into that. And finally, I would reach into my network as well as look into people with a certain skill set in this space and reach out to them to find out more about the technology. So that's the approach that I would take to learn more about this. And regarding the advice that I would give to my 16-year-old self, knowing what I know now, so one of the problems that I had growing up was a lack of guidance, and I would definitely try and find some mentors to help me navigate the different options that are out there and how to approach different resources in terms of improving my development. The other aspect is traditionally the education model while I was growing up was more theoretical, and that kind of did not have an impact in terms of developing critical thinking and collaboration. So I would look at projects to work on both from an industry internship perspective and also taking on interdisciplinary projects with other groups and to solve a different problem. That way, I would definitely improve my development, both from taking mentors as well as working on interdisciplinary projects with a practical perspective. Finally, in terms of my experience with young people and what I enjoy about it, is so I was a board member for Cornell NorCal, which is an alumni association, and one of the mission was to support the Cornell Alumni Admissions Ambassador Network. So I worked with a lot of students while I was doing this, and throughout the process, I met with a number of bright kids, and I was floored by the number of or the accomplishments that they had at such a young age. They were working in politics with senators and congressmen, winning hackathons, building robots, winning coding competitions, and some of them actually even developed their own businesses. And the thing that I like working with young people is they're bold, not afraid to ask questions, question the status quo, they're resilient, tremendous amount of energy, and also looking at them, it helps you understand a different perspective and what makes them tick and what how do you engage them, right? So just going by the fact that they have a really low attention span and that they're hyper connected, you can come up with ways to engage them better by coming up with bite-sized content and finding ways for them to collaborate more. So that addresses most of these questions. I look forward to speaking with you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.